Leicester, England, Saturday, March the 26th, 2016. It's the Easter bank holiday weekend. In the town centre, 23-year-old Emma-Jayne Magson is on a night out drinking with friends. Her boyfriend, bodybuilder and dad of two, James Knight, is also in the town on a night out. But after the couple meet up in a bar and begin arguing, the night ends in tragedy.
Emma never went out that day and planned to kill somebody. For me, it's a night gone wrong, and I know he's lost his life, and I know that, but she didn't mean to do it.
Emma stabs 26-year-old James to death with a steak knife, serving now life sentence for murder. But while the jury convicted Emma on a majority verdict, Mum Joanne Smith, along with the organisation Justice for Women, are among those who believe she acted in self-defence. We delve into what happened that night and into the background to the case. Joanne describes getting a desperate text from her daughter shortly after the killing. We ask, what led Emma to plunge a knife into James's chest? Why didn't she call an ambulance straight away? And when she eventually did, why didn't she say he'd been stabbed as he lay dying? Her chilling 999 call convinced many of her guilt.
I've been out all night, and then he's come home to me and then just collapsed on my floor. And then now he was fine about up till 5 minutes ago, and he's just started making noises. Now he stopped, and I'm on the phone to you.
And is he awake and breathing? And
yeah, he's breathing.
Okay.
No, he's breathing fine. It's like he's asleep, but I don't know why he's making the noises. I don't know if he's done it for my sake or for
do you want an ambulance to come and take him to the hospital?
I don't know. I don't know if there's something up with him or he's just playing me about.
We'll get someone sent over to him. It's been arranged. I mean, it might take a while, so I do apologise. It's bank holiday weekend and we're getting absolutely...
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I don't understand what anybody wanted us to do that night. Did they just wanted to die? That's how it just seems. You know, like she wasn't allowed to defend herself. That's what the law is actually saying. You're not allowed to defend yourself.
Did the fact that James had taken cocaine play a part in the tragic events that unfolded? Emma, a single mum, was living with her baby in Sylvan Street, Leicester. She met James Knight, a bodybuilder and father of two, whose brother lived a few doors away. The couple began a relationship in 2015, and very soon after, James moved into Emma's home. But the relationship was volatile, and he would leave for short periods after arguments. By the time the Easter bank holiday began, Joanne says Emma and James were having a break from each other, and that on the Saturday evening they went into Leicester town centre on separate nights out. Both were drinking, and James had taken cocaine. The couple met in a bar, but because James was acting aggressively, he was asked to leave. The police were called and spoke to him. James was allowed to leave, and the couple left the town centre in a taxi. But when a violent argument broke out, the driver ordered them to get out. Witnesses saw them arguing as they walked home. CCTV footage showed James pushing Emma into a car and down onto the ground. A few seconds later, the CCTV showed them walking off hand in hand. According to the prosecution, back at the house, James banged on the door for 10 minutes, demanding to be let in, despite the fact the door was unlocked. The jury accepted their case that Emma armed herself with a knife, opened the door and stabbed him. There was evidence that she had been violent towards him previously. But Emma's version of the killing was, and remains, quite different. She claimed they entered the house together, but James accused her of having an affair and left by the front door. Emma said she went to close it behind him, but he kicked it open and re-entered the house. Emma claimed that in the kitchen, James throttled her by the kitchen sink, so she grabbed something out of the sink, which she used to hit him. This turned out to be a knife. Seriously wounded, James staggered to his brother's house but collapsed in the street. Neighbours came to help, but Emma told them he had been beaten up by bouncers, was drunk and had taken drugs. Unaware of his serious injury and thinking he needed to sleep it off, James's brother helped him back into the house. It wasn't until 3 a.m. that Emma called 999, and the chilling audio was a vital part of the evidence against her.
Ambulance, tell me exactly what's happened.
I don't know. My boyfriend's here and he's making weird noises. I don't know what's going on.
Right. What was he doing to make... What?
I don't know. He's got a lot of blood in him. James, look at this. James, just look at me. James, just turn round, please. I don't know if he's playing around or he's got some up with him. James, turn round. James, I've got the ambulance on the phone. Please, just turn round so I know what's up with you. James? Right, listen, the ambulance is on the phone, so can you please turn around or let me know what's going on? Please, turn around. No, he's doing fine. He's just come home. He's come home to me.
Yeah.
So I've been out all night, and then he's come home to me, and then he's just clapped on my... And then now he was fine about up till 5 minutes ago, and he's just started making noises. Now he stopped, and now I'm on the phone to you.
And is he awake and breathing and...
Breathing?
Okay.
No, he's doing fine. It's like he's asleep, but I don't know why he's making the noises. I don't know if he's doing it for my sake or for what. Like, James? James? What? Now it's just like he's asleep.
Right, and so do you want an ambulance to come and take him to the hospital?
I don't know. I don't know if there's something up with him or he's just playing me about. But now I'm on the phone too, he's just shut up.
Right.
What should I do?
I can't tell you. I'm not there. Then I don't know what you want me to do. The only thing I can do is just send an ambulance to come and take him to us. What I want.
Yeah, do that, please.
Right. Okay. So just bear with him.
James, an ambulance is coming, okay? Really breathing like normal, but an ambulance is coming, okay?
How old is he?
26, 27, born in 1990. James.
Is his eyes open at all? Is he awake?
To be honest, it looks like he's sleeping, but it ain't how he normally sleeps because I live with him, so it ain't how he normally sleeps, that makes sense.
Right.
It looks like he's had a fight with someone.
Okay.
James, I think he's ignoring me on purpose, if I'm honest with you.
Right. Okay.
Say.
Alright, well, we'll get someone sent over to him. It's been arranged. I mean, it might take a while, so I do apologise. It's bank holiday weekend and we're getting absolutely...
I'm fine, don't worry about it. You know what, I just think he's too smashed. That's what I think.
When paramedics and the police arrived, Emma was asked to stay outside.
What's happened?
Right, we come home
Yeah.
and he'd had a fight outside Reynard.
Yeah.
But he seemed fine. And then as soon as he come out here, he was losing the consciousness.
Right.
Like, babe, you're fine. And then we dragged him inside, didn't we? Thinking he was unconscious.
Right.
So we dragged him inside, and then basically he was breathing heavily, but he was still alive. And then I noticed he was starting. Basically, I don't know, just getting.
So you've all been out tonight?
No, I've been at home.
You've been out with him?
I don't care right now. Just get.
Listen, we need to find out what's happened.
I don't care as long as he's alive.
What it is? Yeah, come here.
I'm going to get some tape and seal it off. Just get some tape. Sorry.
Yeah, well, that's it.
No, they're working on him in there. This is the girlfriend.
I'm the neighbour. Okay. Yeah, I was just giving you resuscitation for 15 minutes until they came. Okay, do you know what's happened?
I want my boy.
I went to pick my mate from Birmingham Airport. Came, let's say, 45 minutes ago. And I see him lying on the floor.
James,
Have you got my torch?
We did this we just asked if she wanted to
Right, we need to clear here. We've got blood here. Watch where you are because you're standing in blood.
Come on.
Yeah, okay, well, watch where you're going because I'm going to tape it off. I'm just going to get some tape.
Yeah.
Just going to get some tape.
I don't care right now. Just get.
Listen, we need to find out what's happened.
I don't care as long as he's alive.
Tragically, paramedics were unable to save him, and James died from a single stab wound to the chest. The first Joanne knew about the killing was when Emma texted her in the middle of the night after the police had arrived.
So we was in bed and I had a text message from her. And on the text message it said, "I've done what my dad did to you." And I read this text message. Obviously I was half asleep. I rang her and I was like, "What you on about? What you on about?" And she was like, it's James, I think he's dead." And I was like, "Have you done it?" And she was like, "No." I said, "Put the police officer on." So I spoke to the police. I said, "Has Emma been arrested?" He said, "No." I said, "Has Emma done this?" He said, "No." I said, "Okay, my husband's going to come and fetch her."
Joanne's husband drove straight to the house.
There was police everywhere, everyone was in and out the house. So the way my husband describes it, it didn't sound like it was a murder scene or anything like that, because everyone was going in and out the house. He asked the police if he could bring Emma back, and they said yeah, and she come back to my house.
So what did Emma tell her had happened?
That they was arguing on the way home, that James attacked her at the top of the street, and she walked down home with him. He was calling her names and saying things to her. Then she didn't want him in the house, so she's told that she went in the house, and he was kicking the door in. She shouted out the window, "I'm not letting you in because of what happened last time," and then he kicked the door off. He was strangling her. She said she felt like she was going to pass out. She felt dizzy, and then she stabbed him, reached over and stabbed him.
Emma was arrested and charged with murder. A neighbour recalled hearing Emma shouting that she would not let James in, and the knife was found later that day in a bin further down the street. Emma had bruises on her neck and thigh, but the forensic evidence could not prove whether the stabbing took place in the house or outside. The pathologist concluded James could have survived for about 45 minutes after he was stabbed. Emma insisted she had acted in self-defense. Joanne had no doubt that her daughter was telling the truth and put her faith in the justice system. She firmly believed, and still does, that Emma did not realise James was badly injured. Emma's trial began in October 2016 at Leicester Crown Court. The jury didn't agree, and in November 2016, Emma was found guilty of murder. She was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 17 years.
I really don't get the justice system one bit. To this day, I don't understand it. And Emma didn't realise that she'd killed James. Well, I don't think she realised the severity of what was happening. It was like they both had a drink, and for me, it's a night gone wrong.
In 2018, Emma was granted leave to appeal and to call fresh evidence into her mental health, with her lawyers arguing that her personality disorder made it difficult for Emma to exercise self-control. The case was heard at the Court of Appeal in 2020. Speaking outside the court, Joanne said,
"In the trial, a mental health was brought into it, but it wasn't explored enough. She had just lost a baby previous. That wasn't really given any time in court either, and that has a big impact on her mental health."
In 2021, a second jury found Emma guilty on a majority verdict. A year later, an appeal against that verdict was dismissed.
It's a mum's worst nightmare. It's horrible. It made me feel sick. I just didn't, and I still do not understand how she was found guilty. I don't get it.
James's family issued a heartbreaking statement. They said, "We continue as a family to relive what happened that night, and our hearts will forever be broken to think of the pain that James suffered and how he was so cruelly taken away from us. Knowing that there is a possibility, had Magson called an ambulance sooner and told them of his injury, James could have lived, will always be with us and is something we remain struggling to deal with." They criticised Justice for Women for making her seem completely like the victim, which, they added, was wrong and unfair to James.
Like she wasn't allowed to defend herself. That's what the law is actually saying. You're not allowed to defend yourself.
Joanne feels that the 999 call and the fact that Emma had previously been violent went against her. Emma had previous convictions for violence.
She was on a night out, a bouncer grabbed her and she hit out. But because she hit a bouncer, it doesn't make her go on to murder someone. Hitting someone doesn't make you a murderer. As a liar doesn't make you a murderer.
In prison, Emma has been diagnosed with ADHD and given medication. Joanne visits as often as she can, taking Emma's daughter with her.
Still don't understand how she got found guilty of murder.
As Emma continues to serve her life sentence, Joanne is hoping a new witness may come forward with fresh evidence. Following Emma's conviction, Justice for Women said, Ms. Magson told a number of lies following the homicide which may have influenced the jury decision, notwithstanding evidence of violence by night. We're very disappointed by the majority jury verdict, which flies in the face of the evidence. This case illustrates many of the issues highlighted in our report on Women Who Kill, about a public lack of understanding of the dynamics of abusive relationships and the way in which women in abusive relationships tend to be perceived in the criminal justice system.